All right, so quick overview of trig. Usually people are pretty good at trig, but it's a topic that gets tested a lot on the Regents exam. So we're looking at having to remember that sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. All right, we need to always make sure that we indicate the angle that's getting used in the problem. We may be looking for it. We may know it. All right, we want to make sure we highlight the corner that we're using. All right, and then we have to label the sides. Hypotenuse is across from the right angle, so hypotenuse is over here across from the right angle. Opposite is always across from the angle that we're looking at, and then the adjacent is always the side that's left over. All right, and then one of the things that seems to be a problem sometimes is we never use the right angle. Sometimes people will try to use the right angle in their sine, cosine, tangent. It just doesn't work. Okay, it makes the opposite and hypotenuse the same side. Which one's the adjacent? So we never do that. All right. And we always have to be doing that sort of thing. And when we set this up, the angle has to go. All right. This is an angle. The A is an angle. So it can't just be sin equals. It has to be sine, all right, of an angle equals a fraction. Okay. You have to have three things. Okay. Make sure you label the stuff. All right. Other things to remember. Sometimes problems will get dropped in there. Sine equals cosine. All right, so when you want to say that a sine value is equal to a cosine value, the two angles have to add up to 90 degrees. Okay, they're not the right angle, because if one of them was a right angle, it wouldn't add up to 90. All right, also remember, Staggering Theorem could be slipped in here any place. All right, any place. Finding a missing side, find a missing side, you cross multiply. Okay, finding an angle, you use second sine, cosine, or second tangent. And then remember that your calculator has to be in degree mode. Okay, remember, check it. Even if someone tells you, don't worry about it, I already checked it, check it anyways. All right, you go to your calculator, you hit the mode button. Okay, you look and you can see the fourth thing down there, degree is highlighted. Then second mode to quit back out of there. You make sure it's in degree mode. If you can do sine, cosine, tangent, it's usually worth 6, 7, 8, 9 points on a Regents exam. All right, and when you only need 28, 30 to pass, that's a third or a fourth of the way there. All right, so being good at sine, cosine, tangent is very, very helpful if you want to be able to pass this class.